Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm AdamAnthony, and today I'm back here with some more Ark Survival Evolved. So, today well, we're just be sticking around base for the most part. Besides a loot run and probably a run to get oil, we'll check out the oil. As well as try to get some oil from the bay, because we are going to prep up to do some, start to our kibble, because I'll show you. Let's drop these off here for now. Oh, I should try to find a fresh one and drop all of them. If I can't. Oh, that finally ran out of fuel. Okay, move those all over. Right? Yes, I was still here. Okay, so I'll put stuff in here for now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, I forgot about this. So what we're gonna be kind of doing is we're gonna be going through all of the storages here, as well as all of my let's get these over there so I can actually put them to use. Yeah, we've upgraded from our starter base. So this we've outgrown this quite a bit. So I put basically the rest of the work into our actual starter base of how we're actually start out here, as well as I got a bunch of new friends because I just was having the luck to find them in the worst possible situations. So, meaning like they're outnumbered. They were going up against something they shouldn't be going up against. So, I kind of got a bunch. So, all of these guys are throwaway tames, including a couple over there. So, these guys are going to be throwaways. So, these are going to I'm going to have a. Basically, I'm going to show you my 3 tames that you have to have at the start of the game to kind of help you build out and advance a lot easier. So actually, let's take over some stuff now while we're going over. So yeah, so we have a couple Argentavis, we have 2 Ankies, I have a Fairy, and I have a Griffin. So the Griffin is a special one because it's event colors. I actually finally remember to put Easter colors on here. So none of these guys have event colors, so they're throwaways. They don't count. As bad as that sounds, I'll come back to those. Well, is there any metal or anything I can take in here? I can take this stuff. I just gotta come back for the obsidian. So yeah, I've been going for loot runs, and I've been having really good luck with those. So I actually have to go through all those eventually, and figure out the duplicates, see which blueprints are better for us. And I've gone around because yeah, what we're doing a lot of planting. I basically have the greenhouse ready to go. Besides us actually having to... Oh, I'm over encumbered now. Okay, well let's come back for the sand. I'll take one just to get it so I can get it labeled. I just had to stick stuff everywhere. I've been building the extra secret. I wouldn't say secret base, but it's going to be the final base. I just kind of started marking it off because it's going to be a big project all on its own. But I kind of want to keep it a secret one because it's kind of one of the things that I kind of are going to be a really big project. So okay, put different stuff in the drops. And this is the stuff I have on me for adventuring. Yeah, for and then we're going through this one, yes. Building stuff. Then the rest of the seats are here. I'll come back and transfer because some stuff won't be going right to the what you call it, workstations. Okay, so I'm gonna try a few things out. I want to try, as we'll be doing a lot of experimenting here. I want to try to get Dimorphodons and see how many Dimorphodons it takes to incubate a wyvern egg. So I'm putting seeds in here for now. So 3 citronella. Kind of get that going. Let's have these get the... Okay, so this has the blueprint. So this will be... where the gear is. So on the other side will be the resources. Okay, so let's start over here then. Let's put all the wood in here. Start dropping stuff off, start labeling. And this one will be thatch. Because yeah, like I'm going to show you how to kind of get your farm started. The teams you're going to want to have to make your life easier when it comes to farming resources, and how they cover basically everything. And then it's just, it's just a matter of upgrading. And I'll go into that later. Because... oh, I should put that stuff in. Oh, it's starting to get dark. Oh yeah, I forgot to put you guys. Behavior. Ignore good whistles. behavior. Your passive. There. We're all taken care of. Okay, I have to go and get my torch. Cause yeah, I'll be putting extra stuff into it, like wall scones, so we can have light in there. That hopefully will be out of the way. I think I put it over here. Yes. I love to see how those bugs come at me now with a better torch. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this place organized. And then in the daytime, I'll give a tour. So this will be flint. Just so I can have stuff inside storage boxes, because I have an Anki and a Theory already full of resources, so we're gonna be able to manage everything anyway. So flint, this, try to do raw metal. Yeah, raw metal and then metal. So I want to set it up just like my other one, and then metal. And then scrap from the Robo Dinos. Which you probably should go actually farm for resources. This is... Actually no, scrap will just be one. So let's make this crystal. Obsidian. Sand. Sulfur. And then I've got to do salt. Okay, and then it's oil. Gasoline. Oil, gasoline. What else do I find here? That's in stone. So, I think that's it. Well, I'll switch gasoline. Let's make this hide. Pelts. Keratin. Stuff that we'd harvest from animals, chitin, keratin, hide pelt. Is there anything other special? Let's go. This pearl. Oh, black pearl first. We'll give them their own. Pair, Jesus. Okay. Alright, so what else? Silica pearls, the black pearls, what else can we gather from with the creatures? Oil covered. So I'm going to try to put all the refined stuff on the other side here. What other things can we take from silica, back silica? Okay, well, I'll just leave those open. Let's rename this one. I just thought of one charcoal. Oh, silk. So there's another one. Clay. Well, no, clay's is a combination of stuff, so no. Cactus sap. Oh wait, that's more of a preserve and bin thing. Yeah, that's mixed stuff, that's why. Oh, wrong one. I forgot I'm on the wrong side. Let's not waste these like I have been. Oops. I'll go by here. I'm gonna drop those seeds off. Of course, the ones I'm trying to find don't show up. The citronelle seed. I'm trying to find a bunch of those. That's what we need to do. Make for our kibble. Everything else is on the other side. Okay. Sea salt. That way we know it's a different. The next salt up. Let's do this. Will be stimulants, because they don't expire. This will be the first. Are always stocked up narcotics. And then we'll polymer. This one can be element dust. Well, I'll just put element because that's where all the element stuff will go. Sea paste. Spark powder. Gunpowder. Because what I'm going to use, I'm going to actually get everything full in here, and then I'm going to start using the extra. That way I'm always stocked up with stuff, and it's just I have to go out and actually just farm for what I need for whatever we're doing. So gunpowder, spent and paste, electronics, polymer, absorbent, what else? Let's apply electronics, absorbent. What others? Propellant. For the last two here. Let's choose for the last two. Can I think of some? Okay. Wrong side again. So I think I'm right. I do have cement paste, gunpowder, cement paste, yeah, narcotics, propellant, yeah. Cactus sap, I have to put in a fridge or preserving bin for. Yeah, okay, so we're covered. And then, yeah, propellant. Yeah, got those done. And then basically whatever else is from the chemistry station. So we have that covered. So we are good. We have plenty of space left over. So now that it's daytime, let's drop this stuff I have on me. Oh, clay. Wait, no, clay's over here. I didn't put the right one in anyway. Alright, so that's cool there. Okay, while we're over here, so here is the incubation area. So here are two incubators. So this incubator setup is a primitive form of how you're going to be able to incubate a wyvern egg pretty easily. So basically all you need to do is turn on all three fireplaces and 2 of the standing torches. And that's all you need basically. So this is a variable temperature incubator. Very primitive. You really can build it right off the bat. And I'll show, when we get the wyvern egg, I'll show you. So we'll fill this up with wood, and then over here I have 2 areas where we're gonna have the 2 daedons, because the daedons have a healing ability. We're gonna stick these guys here to help us raise the babies, keep them alive. And of course we have storage. And then here is our mini kibble farm. So the reason why I chose moss chops is because moss chops give us superior kibble. So you can get them. So these are good because you can get them right off the bat. It just takes a little tricky in what they are going to want to eat, as well as all you need to do is get one single extra greenhouse plant, or plant you have to get a greenhouse for. And that's a citronelle seed. So it's only one little greenhouse plot you really need. So plus that's easy to get. We also have to go kill a bunch of get a prime meat, so a bunch of big herbivores. So here is basically what you're gonna need for a greenhouse: 2 phiomas, 2 dung beetles, and then where you're gonna plant your crops. So we're gonna come back and use the thatch that's in the Therizino for fertilizer. But what we're gonna do right now, though, is... Actually, I won't worry about the poop. So what you're going to want to do for the dung beetles, all you want to do, focus on the weight. The more weight, the more fertilizer, oil, and stuff you can have. But the way I like to set them up, though, is by doing the thatch first. And then once there's a certain amount of weight in thatch, then I switch to the poop. And then, yeah, over here, obviously, you've seen before, we have our work area, which is upgraded to the fabricator age, so we can do stuff with the fabricator once we get gasoline for it. But yeah, we'll have basically a spot to refine oil and a little bit of metal. This is basically for charcoal mostly, but I'll put metal for an extra bit of place to refine it. Because yeah, I'm in the process of actually doing a lot of stuff outside the stream. So up here actually, because I'm going to start actually doing a few different setups. So I'm going to have a setup for going out exploring and maybe doing caves. They may end up being the same one. And then I have, I guess I only really needed the one, didn't I? Oh well, I'll take them down. And then I'll have one for, I might just keep them just for like a display, and I can keep different variations of them. Maybe yeah, that's better. That way I have to destroy them. And then yeah, so one for exploring, one for gathering, and for building, for base stuff, so that, you know, I have the least amount of stuff on me. And we're just, you know, just hanging around the house, just chilling. And then I have one for war, for boss fights and stuff like that. So that will be variable as well. Because yeah, I think I might start doing once we get back to the island, I might start doing like a National Geographic kind of thing. Share tips about the creatures, and we'll just go around and I would say maybe document. Maybe we'll see. Okay, so what we're gonna need, I'm actually gonna line them up here. Actually, I'll do them over there. Oh no, I have to do them here. I only have one theory. So I'm gonna walk. Because I got that griffin, testing out the griffin trap, which will go, and I will show in a little bit here. So, because I wanted to make sure, I tested out to see what kind of colors I got, or if any griffins of high level spawn there after I set the trap up, and yeah, he was there because I set the trap is different. I set the trap up in a way, now that we have, you know, access to Extinction and Genesis stuff a little bit still. Hello, welcome. So we'll go and we'll get the last of our teams that I, in my opinion, think that you should get. Oh, do I have an Oh, I do have one. I do have an RT saddle somewhere. Here it is. So what you want to do, after your Pteranodon, your first flyer, it opens a whole new can of worms for you. Put that away. And that'll allow you to then basically get better tames a lot easier. Oh, can you not land because you're a pussy? Yeah, pussy. Guess you have to go over here anyways. So, I'll put them over here. So what you want to do, you need something, you know, people do like, you know, other dinos because of how much they get, rather than variety. Cause some like, oh, it's just an inconvenience, but not really. So after a Pteranodon and some quick, easy trap builds, which I'm actually gonna make the trap boat big enough to have both two different kinds of traps, a drop trap, and then the trap that I'm gonna actually kind of show that I've made for the Griffins. So when we were farming Griffins for the maps, we're gonna be golden. Sorry about that. So we'll have to actually, I'm gonna have to do some quick little things real quick here. So here are the 3 tames. Ah, I'm stuck in the middle of some. The 3 tames that you're gonna get after the Pteranodon that are major. You know, you can get the Parasaur. The Parasaur might be easy way to get narcotics early on, but these are the 3 tames you're gonna want to get: an Argy, an Anky, and a Fairy. So the reason why you want to get an Anky is obvious. Metal, anything from stone. So metal, obsidian, crystal, flint, stone, and then you know the bonus. Maybe no, I don't even think it gets the bonus. Mushroom or flower. I don't recall them ever getting that. Well, they might. I don't have to take a look. We'll have to test it out. So this guy, that's part of the resources you're gonna get. The Fairy here. Now the Fairy takes care of the rest. The Fairy can get meat, chitin, keratin, fiber, thatch, wood, berries, all kinds of meat. You get up against the tech creatures, it can get metal, oil, electronics, it can get basically silk, seeds, it can get everything. So that's why I like the Fairy, because the Fairy alone pays for itself. Besides the fact that you can adjust the harvesting for it, the harvesting levels is crazy. So you can even customize the Fairy to specifically get certain kind of resources. I'm pretty sure these guys can even get pearls. The silica pearls, I'm pretty sure they can even get them too, if you find them in the shallowy areas. And then the Argy. The Argy is a tame that takes care of traps. Another point that people don't really think about. So this guy will allow you to gather most early tames. So the Anky is one. The Fiomas, the Moss Chops, they can help you bring those to a trap that you can drop them in, keep them safe as you tame them. What else? Yeah, like direwolves, terrorbirds, saber-tooths, any of those smaller creatures, raptors, they can help you tame them until you upgrade to a Quetzal or a dragon. And I think that's basically any of the bigger flying creatures that actually allow you to actually carry stuff. Or a skiff. When you get the hover skiff, you can pick up long necks and Rexes and sweet baby Jesus, you know. So yeah, these guys are the 3 mandatory. These are your leveling up, because then you're going to be able to build these big projects a whole lot easier. Because why waste time gathering stuff by hand when you can tame dinosaurs to do it themselves? Well, not themselves. So, yeah, also, the fairy can be used in boss fights. It can, in all boss fights. It is also good for what we're using for our resource farm. It's going to be our basic automatic gatherer in a way. But we'll get to that when we're able to get to it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get all the thatch in you. Just to kind of show you also the quick farm. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quickly, well actually what I should have done first was grab some stim berries, because stim berries will make these Fioma poop like crazy. And you know what? We might need them to do that. So here's a bit of an early greenhouse tip for farming. Once you get your actual setup going, you're going to need stim berries, the desired harvest, which mainly will be and also for getting defensive plants. But mainly you want the long grass, sava root, rock carrot, and citronelle are your main go-tos, because you can't find them out in the open in most maps. Ragnarok is an exception. So what you're going to do is, for the Fiomas, you're just going to basically up their weight a little bit. And then you're going to want to do their food, because the food is what's going to go down. So more food, more poop is how it basically goes. And then you're going to want to force feed it. Look how much crap I get from these guys. But I think I may need to turn down the poop laying. Jesus. So what we're going to do is then we're going to go over to our dung beetle here. After we put another point into weight, is I'm going to put all the thatch in here. And then I'm going to put all the feces inside the dung beetle. So now basically it's just a waiting game. And you don't have to wait too long usually. But with the bigger the feces, you also have a chance of getting oil. So dung beetles can also double as a way to get extra oil, which is great because I want to be the most self-sufficient base there is. But I'm actually going to go ahead and take a bunch back for now, because I want to get the crop started. So what we're going to do, this is basically an early farm. So if you don't have fertilizer, you can just put the poop in. Wait a minute for the seed to plant. It will germinate. And as long as you have it connected up to water, it will grow. And depending on if you have a greenhouse, you'll get a better effectiveness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually... Also what you got to do is put the dung beetle on wander for this to create. But as long as you have it in the cage, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. And also, you can stack your greenhouse boxes on top of each other in order to save space. So I'm going to put the first citronelle seeds in here. And then soon we're going to have the citronelle seeds that we're going to need to, or fruit, to make the kibble. Which will then give us time to, hopefully gather eggs. Because right now I have one, and that's not enough. So now it's just a waiting game. Although I think if I'm going to restart, I might just restart this all real quick and actually... Nah, I can't do it on a dedicated server, no more, never mind, I can't. Never mind. Alright, and my nice, beautiful... golden yellow griffin. Ooh. Oh yeah, so before I do end this, let's quickly go to the green obelisk area real quick, and I'm going to show you guys what I've done to the griffin trap. And the skeleton alone is a good enough trap for bigger creatures that are less likely to get out, even if they're, bigger spots. So basically it's my normal trap with the gates. That's basically what it is, but I've incorporated gates into the side, so that you can basically trap something like a stego or a trike or anything maybe in that range, and not have to waste resources on filling in the sides like usual. But head into the area where they show up the most. So I think it's Genesis. Was it Genesis or Extinction? No, it was Genesis. They brought in the pressure plate, and since we went to Fajor to start our character off, or to get the proper engrams unlocked, boom. So yeah, it the gates made it look more aesthetically pleasing, but anyways, basically what you're gonna do, take your Pteranodon, because this is what it's basically built for, because your Pteranodon is gonna help you basically from now on get you other tame. So basically, you're gonna bring it in, and then what you can do, because I had a big problem of up here, the first set of gates or pillars, they would actually end up hitting the pressure plate, and the pressure plate radius, if I went out farther front, it wouldn't actually close this last gate. So I had to move it forward. So just like that. So no longer do we have to run back and close the gate. By the touch of a button, it all does the same. So basically, to fix that problem of it getting destroyed, I placed another set of pillars back a little bit more, so they'll still get in and then you don't even have to worry about them, because they're gonna be focused on your Pteranodon. So all you have to do, boop, The tame is locked in. So yeah, that's basically the new trap design. The extra gates basically are for aesthetic purposes, which I'm going to kind of, keep in mind for things. Like for the walls, I'm going to definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, actually, I'm going to end it here for today, guys. So thanks for joining me. This has been AdamAnthony for some Ark Survival Evolved. Join me again later as I'll be doing another one, as we're going to probably attempt to get a Daedon. Oh, by the way, the RG can pick up the Daedon, because yeah, the Daedon is going to be your next tame you're going to want to get. Mainly because of its healing purposes, and which is going to be good for keeping babies alive and healing your tames quickly. Because there's going to be a way for us to actually hatch a wyvern and mature it without us having to actually feed it. But it does take a little bit more prep. But, in between that prep, I'm going to build another a wyvern trap near the wyvern trench, so that we can trap females to get her milk. But yeah, now I'm gonna finish kind of get myself more settled in this base, get the workstations filled in, give time for the plants to grow, or those guys to lay the egg, or those girls to lay the eggs. And then I'm going to break down our starter base there, and yeah, store the rest of the materials. That way we can get settled into this base, get down to business for getting the tames for the island. So kind of before every map we're going to go and redo for the explorer notes, we are going to basically start here. We're going to come back here, we're going to get a ferry, we're going to get, well, maybe not, maybe I'll keep it, I'll stick it to, no, we'll get a ferry for it regardless. A high level Anki and a high level RG to take there, so that we have our basics. And, oh yeah, a Griffin. Griffin for sure we'll end up having over there, because we're going to try to get every map to have a whole bunch of different tames, even tames you can't get from, or tames from other maps there, so that each base can kind of be pretty complete, almost like a backup base. And then we'll have Fajorn, and on this map, and probably on another map where we're going to have our main bases at. Because they're going to be like the big build projects, big fancy ones. But yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully those tips found you some helpful, and I'll try to give you some pointers next time. Peace.